Yo, this is any any of the YouTube accounts I upload this to, even if it's just one of them. It could be Otto Crosswind, D.I.G.S, Gold Spinner, or Marchscarf, or even Tony Cashman fan art. There's actually a Tony Cashman channel that exists. It's just that the first episode, the first video I was gonna upload to that channel, the fourth one, was, well, by the way, how you guys? Yeah, was gonna be like a montage of all the things I experienced in a nutshell. But there was one clip in particular that was from something else that was not allowed on YouTube, so I got community strike on that channel, the Toy Cashman one, the purple avatar. And now that channel has a strike, or even a community guidelines strike, and it's like, yeah, one more strike like that, and I'm gonna fucking, sorry. Now I can't even get this video montage. Okay. But yeah, that video will not be able to upload to YouTube without us to take that clip out. And I strike anyways. I didn't have to appeal because YouTube. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that I'll probably try to make something for you to catch me as well. But as long as I don't appeal that, which I shouldn't have to, I'll just make sure I don't make mistakes like that in the future with the strikes, I guess. But yeah, how are you guys doing? This is a mystery upload, I guess, because I don't even know what this is about. I could actually just keep talking like this for 7 minutes and then upload it somewhere. And then depending on the reaction it gets, I won't have to even worry about whether it's discreet or not. But usually you have to worry about that anyways, just a little bit, just be careful a little bit with what I say on this. Because knowing how multifaceted I am as a person, all the experiences I think I have, or may already have more than I realize. See, does that come with wisdom? Does that come with time? I'm only 26, what the fuck am I talking about? Like, and some people think that's old. Jeez, no it's not. Especially not for someone like me who has not thought he had experiences that he should have from FOMO or whatever. I talk about things like FOMO as if it should still be worried for, but the whole point of describing things like FOMO is to not have to worry about them. So I give that philosophy a chance. And speaking of philosophy, we're probably going to switch the abstract philosophy ideals between our channels from Otto Crosswind back into D.I.G.S again. And this time we're going to try to keep the vlogs in there as well, even though some of the plays like that for deep docs and other claymations on my main channel. I could try to do a few more unique claymations for D.I.G.S and deep docs and vlogs for abstract philosophy and all that stuff. I don't know if I can move the Move podcast over there, but for D.I.G.S, but we'll see. I made that excuse for a lot of things on our Crosswind to keep them there if they were already uploaded there and stuff, but we'll see. D.I.G.S can have a lot of the stuff I like to do, and the promise for 50/50 quality content, as in commentation, enjoying it, and also giving servitude to people who will enjoy content, whether it's quality or not. Which it was a pie that would be quality most of the time, or all the time, you know, however that's perceived, or even is. And then finally, for our Crosswind and Marchscarf, well, Tony Cashman is going to have whatever else I think I would have to, but our Crosswind will have to have claymations at some point, if not the whole time, as a niche. And then Marchscarf will have those political video essays, and now this can't even be a surprise upload, that's how. But like, the Marchscarf will continue to have those political video essays with claymations in their own wake, if even unique, and then memes, and then casual stuff on there. You know what was funny though? When I was uploading like quality content on D.I.G.S, I was having the intention of making it like worthwhile, but it was still really entertaining and funny for me. And then when I was choosing to make casual content on Marchscarf, it ended up being more quality sometimes. It was really bizarre. Like I was able to enjoy the quality content that I made on D.I.G.S, and I was able to make the content improved on Marchscarf that was supposed to be just me being myself. Which did teach me a lot about how I could make this work for even on a Crosswind sake. The whole point of coming back in May 2023 or later, it shouldn't be too much later, hopefully, but like as I'm getting on some more time for this, but not too much time, but it'll be enough, is that our Crosswind will eventually come to the point of having a resolve for quality content. That is to say, I will be able to upload content there that is either about the niche or is truly trying to be better, or not concede that too much with the things I'm afraid of, even if those are controversial for no reason. But at first it will technically be the communication thing comes into play, not necessarily being clear and concise, because I just did make a short about sanctification over there that people keep confusing with other things, unfortunately. But so not that video, but something else. I'll be able to be truly good at some things I already have been, because I'll actually be harnessing them, like the clinician skill, talent, even potential passion. So I have to expand that too much. So I'll be making, in a nutshell, I'll be making claymations on Otto Crosswind once and for all, that is quality, that is actually well presented, scripted, edited, recorded, researched. That's not all I can promise in the one go as I come back, but we'll see. But that's a promise I can make to some people, but not everybody, I think. That's the other point. Crosswind will have claimations. It'll have probably at least as many as I can make without missing the point that Marchscarf and D.I.G.S will make, and even TC. But there's really not supposed to be a point to having multiple channels to multitask or even to actually have discretion. Because if you have discretion on the same platform, especially for YouTube, even something like YouTube, it's not going to have to make a point like that. So, anyways, I hope you guys can hear me say all that. But this is a bit of an update at this point, so I guess that helped to get my chest. There have been a few videos I uploaded between the 3 or 4 channels that I was able to make all of a sudden, suggesting that I'll both return to claymation very soon, and that I'll actually be able to even do other things really well at the same time. If I shouldn't have to multitask that, then I'll make up my mind which I focus on. But yeah, that includes stuff like power-ups, what I do with the mighty wiry stuff on Squarespace or whatever else, and even what I do with some of the other things I endeavor in. Wink, wink, not judge. If you know that, other content. But I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's not necessarily like if it's like the science, religion, and politics divisions, and you look into that how I deal with other things I made content about before and now, and see which ones I actually continue talking about, and then you'll know for sure. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for being with me on wherever you're watching me on, any of these channels, what's considered to be called right now Otto Crosswind 2002, D.I.G.S, D.I.G.S, Marchscarf, or Tony Cashman. Thank you so much. See you on any of those channels. Bye.